Okay, so we want to do this 30-second commercial. The commercial is not a time for you to talk about your products, your features, or your benefits. It's a time to get the perspective to answer the question for themselves, what's in it for me? You do this in an approach in a way that leaves them feeling okay, not leaving feeling like you've been kind of with the sleazy salesman. It should be very natural. That's the hope. So the basic script is, hey, my name is Bill Mason. You may or may not announce your job. Would it be okay if I took a few 30 seconds to tell you why I stopped by or why I called, asking for permission? So then you might say, I work with executives just like yourself, a CEO, people, a client, people in your business, a leader. You're trying to get a connection because you want them to kind of say, holy crap, that's me. So once you get that, you're looking for some questions. So we're working with executives just like yourself who are overwhelmed by their schedules. You want to use 2 or 3 pain words. Concerned, others might find out they don't really know what they're doing. They're frustrated. They cannot get enough done. They're lonely, making decisions. They feel isolated in leadership. They're worn out by work-life balance. They're anxious. They don't have what it takes to succeed. They might be overwhelmed by managing people, tired of putting up with unnecessary conflict in the team. They might be worried about dealing with personality disputes. Any of those things might bring a connection to what they're feeling and what you're bringing your solutions are. And then you say something like, I don't suppose any of those problems face you or sound familiar. Are those anything on your mind? Stop. Let them talk. You might want to mirror, reflect, connect, or identify their emotions. And then you might start into the Sandler's Pain Funnel. Wow, yeah. Wow, yeah, that sounds hard. Well, which ones? Well, which of those are causing problems? Can you tell me a little more about that? Can you be more specific? Do you have an example? How long has this been a problem? What are you doing to solve that? So how committed are you trying to solve this? How much did that end up costing you? Well, if I showed you something that could solve that, would you be something you'd be interested in considering? And just wait. If they are, great. Well, do you have a time now, or is it better if I came back and talked to you at a different time? How would you like to proceed is really the question. And if they say, no, really not interested, thank you very much. You might even ask, anyone else struggling with these kind of issues that might be interested in talking to us about this, that we might be able to serve with this. So that's a 30-second commercial. And this is how I might do it. So walk into the office, take something like a little card to leave behind if we can, something like this. Just a little simple card to leave behind. Hey, my name's Bill Mason. Would it be okay if I took 30 seconds to tell you why I stopped by today? No, I'm busy. Well, is there a better time that I could come by? Would it be okay if I came back and chat with you for 30 seconds? They say yes. Well, I'm with Rocket Fuel Coaching Company, and it's an executive leader coaching firm. And we work with a lot of executives just like yourself, business owners like you. Typically, our happiest clients tell us they choose to work with us for one of 2 or 3 reasons. First, they might be frustrated. They can't get everything done. They might be feeling isolated or lonely by their leadership positions. They might feel stuck trying to sort through the decisions they're trying to make with companies. They might be anxious with personnel issues, frustrated with the conflict that they're having among personnel, and they don't understand how to solve these things. I don't suppose any of those problems are problems you might be facing or sound familiar to you. Well, yeah. Well, which ones kind of are you having issues with? Well, could you tell me a little more about that? Could you be more specific? Do you have any examples of that? How long has this been a problem for you guys? What are you doing to try to solve that? Have you committed to trying to solve that? How much did that end up costing you? Yeah, great. Well, if I showed you something that could solve that, would you be something you'd be interested in considering? Yes? Oh, well, do you have some time now to talk about that? Or is it better if I come back and set up another time to meet with you? How would you like to proceed? Awesome. Well, let me set up an appointment and I'll come back and we can chat soon, 30 minutes to an hour, if that's okay with you, and come back and chat with you and so safe and serve you. Anyway. Thanks. I really appreciate the time. Do you happen to know anybody else dealing with some of these issues that we might be able to serve as well? Okay, great. Have a great day. And that's what I might do. Hope this helps. Sandler's Pain Funnel, 30-second pitch.